This is a video demonstrating how to use the search feature on your DVR to playback recorded video. The first step in this process is to right-click on the screen and select Search. The password for the username 68 is also 68. So that is 888-888. Select Enter and OK. The first step in playing back recorded video is to select the correct date that you wish to play back video on. So in this case, I'm going to play back video that was recorded on August 30th. You can see here that the month is selected correctly and the year is selected correctly as well. So I'm just going to click on the 30th. You can see here that days 1 through 28 are not highlighted in blue. This means that there is no video recorded. Only days that have video recorded on them will they show up in blue highlighted, such as the 29th, 30th, and 31st. On the bottom left hand side of the screen, you can see here that there are 4 individual green bars. These green bars represent recording on each individual channel or camera. This first green bar is representing recording on camera 1. The second is representing recording on camera 2. The third one is representing recording on camera 3, and 4 for the fourth. It is also important to note the color of the recording showing up on each individual channel. A green bar means that the recording is continuous, which is also known as normal. If there is a red bar, this means that the recording was triggered by an alarm. If there is a yellow bar, this means that the recording was triggered by motion. These green bars in the bottom left-hand corner show up on what is called the timeline. This timeline is a visual representation of the hours throughout the day, 0 to 24. So let's go ahead and play back some recorded video. Right now I have my playback set to 4-channel playback. We can change this to single camera playback and selecting the channel if we'd like. For this demonstration, I'm going to play back in a 4-camera view. All I need to do to play back video is simply click anywhere on the timeline. You can see here that when I click on the timeline, a timestamp will appear showing the exact time throughout the day that this video is playing back. When we are playing back video, we have simple playback buttons here, such as a pause, a stop. This is a play backwards button. This is a slow motion forward button and a fast forward. Right now the timeline is set to a 24-hour view mode. We can change this by clicking on the buttons on the bottom right hand side of the screen from 24-hour to 2-hour. This will give you a 2-hour window from the time selected. You can go down to a 1-hour view and even as far down as a 30-minute view. If we want to export and save a video for handing it in for police evidence or just keeping it on record, we can do this by using the clipper feature. When we have the timeline selected on one or all channels, we can click this clipper icon and select a very specific time to start and finish recording. So I'm going to go ahead and export a video segment for this demonstration. At 39 minutes and 14 seconds, we have a video of this guy getting out of his car and walking to the door. We're just going to use this for an example. So the way that I'm going to do this is zoom in on my timeline here. I'm going to zoom it into 1 hour and fast forward to 39 minutes. And it's about 14 seconds. I want to start a little bit before he gets out of his car, so I'm going to pause the video, bring it back to 39:02, select the clipper icon, change the time to 39:03, and I want to record only for the time that he's walking to the door, because that's what I want to keep on file. So I'm going to select play button and watch how long it takes for him to get to the door. Okay, he's in the door, and I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. And you can see here, both in the timeline and on the camera video itself, it is stamped with the time 39:25. So I'm going to enter that for the end time. Once I have the time selected, I have this window. I want to save that. So right here, if you had an external thumb drive or an external hard drive attached, this is where it would show up. And you can select this, select your event, and click Start File Transfer. To exit out of the search menu, all you need to do is right-click on the mouse.